Alright, everybody, this is Talker Day with a Thursday throwback. Will this become a regular thing for me? Probably not. But I just took a visit the other day on Wednesday, to a place in LA called Frank and Sons. It's basically a nerd's dream come true, collectible trade show warehouse. I picked up these older figures down there for $10 for all three. I'm really happy with my purchases, so let's go through them one at a time. These are older figures. This is a reprint of Offspray. I'm not sure of the actual name, but this was made in 2002. This is Dive Bomb, I believe, from the Energon line. Oh, he's from the Universe line. Energon line 2003. And Cyberplanet Key Shortround 2005. I'll put these guys off to the side real quick and talk about this guy real quick. He's a techno cyberfied Osprey. It's a really cool character, really cool toy. The original mold was from Beast Machines. And if you haven't seen that show, go check it out. It's a great show. And the vehicle mode is actually pretty damn solid. You really can't tell it's a robot. There's no robot kibble anywhere. He's got these posable engines up here, and yes, these do fire off, but they maybe fly like an inch or two because they're so heavy up front. That's a nice molded detail on the well, actually really not a whole lot of molded detail. Some molded detail on the transparent plastic. The cockpit can move side to side a bit. You got the weapon down here. It's got the missile pods and all that jazz. So let's go ahead and transform him. This guy actually has a neat little bit of automorph. So you can just come down here, pull the legs down, and as you're bringing it forward, the cockpit will come down and the robot head will pop up. You can split the legs apart and then bring the arms down. This is a neat little helicopter figure, and I like him. I like the head sculpt. Kind of evil-esque looking, and it's really not coming up very well on the camera because of the black paint, is it? Funny thing is on the back, it's got a Decepticon logo painted over his spark crystal, and in the right lighting, you can actually still see the Viacon logo molded underneath, which is kind of cool. Let's go ahead and stick him off to the side and talk about Dive Bomb next. Dive Bomb was from the Energon line? Yeah. And they all came with these cool little bulky weapons that they'd mount on different 5mm ports, but this guy was loose, no weapons, no Energon crystal, which it's alright. Although he does have his spark crystal there with a Decepticon logo molded inside. And he's basically a robotic bird. I like it. There's not much to say. He's got some nice gold trim paint and whatnot. The wings are somewhat posable. Actually, they're fairly posable. Bend forward. You can close the wings up if you want. They got some nice translucent feather bits. He's got posable legs. He's got opening and closing claws, which is great. And he's got visible butt head syndrome. He's got a head right on his butt. His transformation for a bird transformer is actually kind of cool. You're going to fold the wings up and straighten the wings out. Then you're going to come down here and split the head. Come on. Split the head. There we go. And lift it up. Fold the whole wing, because here's the wings up here. You're going to fold that down like that and peg it in place. Turn the head around. And he's done. Just straighten things out, and you can put the bird legs pretty much however you want. I like to just hang them straight down like that. And here we have his robot mode. And it's a simple robot mode, but for the size, he's actually fairly posable. The other guy, not so much, but he's got 360-degree shoulders, up and down, ball-jointed elbows, a swivel at the head, no waist articulation, ball-jointed hips, a decent knee bend, and kind of that a little bit. Yep, there we go. My fingers can't touch the toy. I don't know why. Next, we talk about Shortround, and I like this dude. He's missing his shotgun, he's missing his Cyberplanet key, but You really didn't need Cyber Planet Key. It'll just peg into the back and cause these little guns to pop up. And he's a little hovercraft. Military-esque looking. Decepticon, yeah, but hey, whatever. Again, no robot kibble. Transform them, come down here, split that apart, bring those up and over. Bring forward the cockpit on his hips and knees. Flip forward those feet. Lock the whole waist section down and kind of pops the head up. Bring that up and spin it around. Bring the arms down, and the arms are finicky little buggers. There we go. They bend forward, and you can push. There we go. Those back to give them kind of like claws. And yeah, his robot mode is kind of ugly and bulky, and I like it though. He's dorky looking. Got these big old giant claws. He's got ball jointed shoulders, but really the only motion you're gonna get is just full 360. And they kind of do bend out of the way a little bit. He's got an above the elbow swivel. He's got kind of an elbow, but really you're not gonna get much use out of it. Ball jointed hips, huge knee joint if you're so inclined, and yeah, toe-ish articulation. I'm glad I picked these dudes up. They were cheap, but they're fun and enjoyable. If you can pick these guys up yourself for about $5-6 a pop complete, I would go ahead. Used, yeah, I got all three for $10, loose, missing the parts. I'm happy with it. It was a good deal. So, will Thursday Throwback become a regular thing for me? Depending on how often I pop by Frank & Sons. So, yeah, thank you all for watching, and have a good day.